What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. Glad to see you guys here on a Saturday afternoon. CJ, what's going on, man? How are you? I'm going to take the under, CJ. That's a bit high for me, but Everett, how are you doing? Glad to see you in here. Good afternoon. So my son just called me, my oldest son. He said it wasn't planned, but he's going to the softball game today. So he's out in right center field. So I'm going to see if I can try to spot him. So hopefully. Need some of these girls to hit some home runs to right center field. So what did y'all think about last night's basketball game? You think the guys are still going to get in, or are they going to be the first team out like last year? And then it's kind of keeping a track on SEC softball. Florida was all over Kentucky, no surprise there. But Tech, when I saw it, Tech was finally up 9-6 there with Arizona. So, man, for whatever reason, Tech has an Arizona problem big time. So we'll see how that plays out. And then, of course, we still have Alabama taking on, I'm going blank now. Alabama and, who is it? Arkansas. So definitely want to keep an eye on that and see how that goes. Oh, Tech's up 11-6 now. Yeah, when I first saw that, CJ, Tech was down, but so Ella Harrison's going to be the starter for Auburn. She's a right-hander, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, hopefully Arizona can find a way to get Game 3. I'd be really surprised now if Arizona was at today's game. But the game getting started here in about 12 minutes, so glad you guys could be here. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon, so good day for sports, good day for softball. A lot going on there in Norman. The boys the guys came back last night to beat A&M in baseball, so love to see that. So it was a good night for OU sports other than men's basketball. They looked good at half. They had a lead. They looked good, through most of the game, and then just couldn't finish the deal, unfortunately. Probably so, CJ. So I would guess that transfer that came in from UCLA. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll see Kennedy for sure. I'd be surprised if we don't. Yeah, so Molly with Chainnail is the starter for Oklahoma. So kind of what we figured. Makes sense. Then I figured tomorrow it could be Sydney Burzon, and then you always have Audrey to come in, Alyssa Parker. So OU's in good shape. We saw the majority of OU's, or not OU, but Auburn's pitching staff last night. So we saw just about everything that they have to offer. Man, Everett's feeling confident. Golly, 16-3, 5 home runs. I like it. Yeah, that's crazy. Vandy beating Florida in basketball. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming at all, man. That's a big surprise to me. And then, of course, we still have Ole Miss on their Cinderella run. So could they beat Arkansas? Absolutely. KD. So Molly with Chainnail's in the starting circle. So I like that. First pitch here in about 10 minutes. So Yeah, JJ, I like the highlight where after OU hit back-to-back home runs, tied up at 7. I guess A&M got mad because they thought that the OU runner was taking too long to trot around the bases, and so it was screaming. They were screaming back "FU" back and forth. That was a pretty cool video I saw on Twitter. That was good. So definitely no love lost there between those OU and A&M in baseball. So yeah, glad to see how that ends up going. A lot going on in Norman, man. A lot going on for sure. And of course, tomorrow we got to see is it going to be enough? Did OU do enough for them to get into the tournament? I think they did, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. And then did y'all see this morning? It's official. Porter Moser is coming back. He is coming back. He's not going to be fired. Melvin, how are you doing? Glad to see you in here, sir. But yeah, I saw that this morning that the AD, they had a talk with he had a talk with Porter, and they're going to invest more money in basketball. And so yeah, Porter Moser is not going anywhere. He will be the coach for the next basketball season. So we'll see how much money they invest. Do they invest in how much are they going to invest in that roster? I mean, they were at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to what teams spent. Like Kentucky spent like $22-23 million on their basketball roster, something crazy. So really curious to see how much money are they going to invest into the men's basketball program. So we'll see. Y'all let me know your score predictions. I put 10-1. Everett's feeling a lot more confident than what I am. He has 16-3. CJ has the over/under at 13.5. That's I'm going to take the under. I hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong on that for sure, though. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Yeah, Everett. The weather there in Norman tomorrow does not look good. So I just hope that they can get the game in. Whether they got to push it back or maybe even start it earlier, depending on the weather. We'll see. It's scheduled to start at noon, first pitch tomorrow, but we'll see what kind of a factor weather is going to be. Alfred, how are you? Boomer Sooner. So Alfred has 11-3. I like it. Oh, okay. So that's what it was. Yeah, I didn't see that. They just showed both managers going back and forth. I thought that was hilarious. So, yeah, I'm sure that's going to be must-see TV, I'm sure, today. There with OU and A&M in baseball. So, but welcome. I'm glad all you guys are here today on a Saturday. We're just a few minutes away. Get this game going. Game 2. Molly Chainhill is going to be your starter for Oklahoma. And they said the pitcher for Auburn is some right-hander, so we'll see how it goes. We saw the majority of their pitching staff last night, so we'll see how it goes. Amanda, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you finally found this, Amanda. What the heck? Where have you been? It's about time. Stiff, what's going on, man? How are you? Not a lot, man. Not a lot. Just waiting for this game to get started. Hope you're having a good day. Jimmy, how are you doing, sir? Glad to see you in here. Chris, hello. How are you? Glad to see you in here. Yeah, Stiff Richard. Absolutely, yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Share this out. We're so close to getting to 1,300 subscribers. I think we're like at 1,290, 1,291, 1,292, something like that. So we've surpassed all of the goals that we had set at the beginning of the softball season, and we're just like a third of the way in. So, yeah, about a third of the way in or so. The ultimate goal was 1,000, but yeah, y'all have killed it. So we're almost at 1,300. So yes, if I I appreciate that. Absolutely. Hit that damn like button. Oh, CJ, I'm taking the over on that. Yeah, Amanda, I've been doing this since the Arizona State game. Just, something to do to pass the time. And so met a lot of cool OU fans all over the world. So yeah, Amanda, so you see this map behind me. I don't have room for you because Oklahoma's full, but the goal is to hit every state. So we've hit 42 different states and we've hit 11 countries. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 different countries across the world where people have tuned in. So Sooner Nation, we have the best fan base in the world. It's not even close. So all kinds of dedication. Of course, Bob last week, he was on a cruise there in the Bahamas and was checking in. So 112 home runs coming in. Yeah. CJ, I do. I think we are definitely going to get at least 115 a day, if not more. Absolutely. Ron, how are you? Good afternoon. So Mike, I got this hat when I was in Norman, right there by Cattleman's. There's a store right there where they sell, Wranglers and cowboy hats and all that, and they had a little section, and so I got this one, and then I got the camo hat. But yeah, it was at I can't even think of the store, but it was there in Norman. But I'm sure if you just I'm sure that they have a website where you can get the hat though. It's good stuff. I enjoy this brand. I got some of their shirts too. So, well, Amanda, thank you. So that's my sister. She's there in Altus too. Big Altus, Oklahoma. Sleggy, how are you doing? Oh, there we go. There's a new one. Prior checking in from Arvada, Colorado. Okay, yeah. So I will get you up here on the map after the game. Absolutely, man. Alfred, you're yeah. Langston's. That's the store. Thank you for that. Yeah, Langston's is where I got this. They have a whole just little section there of shirts, hoodies, the hats. So yeah, it's all good, Bob. It's all good. Not missing much in Altus. Yeah, I don't think I am. It feels like it's just becoming more and more of a ghost town as time passes. Man, Ron, you got to be careful, dude. Didn't give you heart cancer, yeah. Reginald, how are you doing? Glad to see you in here. Yeah, just minutes away. Molly Wichenko is going to be the starter, so kind of what we thought we would see. I would expect tomorrow we'll see Cindy Berzon. And if we need to, then we're going to see Audrey Lowry if we need to. "77 degrees there in Norman, Oklahoma, so a beautiful day for softball. Tomorrow could be a different story, though. Weather looks like could make it a mess tomorrow. Catherine, glad to see you in here. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, here we go again. Yeah, it's 10-1. Yeah, that sounds good. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys kind of keep your prayers in there for Nellie Mack. She tore her ACL last weekend. Or a few weeks ago now, I guess. But she's been there in the dugout, cheering on the team, kind of coaching, making sure all them young players are staying in the right mindset and staying focused. Teresa, it's snowing up there? Okay, so Teresa's up there in the Illinois area and it's snowing. That's crazy. Yeah, here in St. Louis, it's like in the 60s, and I think tonight, it's going to be like 18 degrees. It's dumb, stupid. Oh, so she's holding off on surgery. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Nelly tore her ACL, so but she should get her medical red shirt and she should be back next year. And hopefully she's, back better than ever. So nice day there in Tennessee. They're just showing some highlights of previous Auburn Oklahoma games. Got Chris Plank here. Yeah, so a lot going on. So we have this going on. Of course, we have men's baseball. You have A&M there, taking on the guys. Very exciting game last night. A little hollering from both dugouts between the coaches. So, but OU came back and got the win. Of course, tomorrow for men's basketball, Porter Moser, they just came up short last night against Arkansas. So we'll see. I think they did enough, but it could be just like last year, though, y'all. They could be the first team out, unfortunately, but we'll see how that works out tomorrow afternoon. Amanda, I'm going to go 4. So we average 4 home runs a game. I think we keep the average. Beautiful day there in Norman. No, yeah, so game 1, 4 of 6 pitchers were used last night for Auburn. So OU has seen just about all of their staff, so aren't going to see much surprises from them. So yeah, Teresa, are you supposed to get a lot of snow or just a dusting or what? Yeah, so Porter Moser, he is Porter Moses. Yeah, he came out this morning. He is coming back for next year. He had a good talk, I guess, with the AD, and they're going to invest a lot more money into the basketball program. So we'll see how that goes. All right, Molly, so let's go. Let's get it started here. Molly here with ball 1. Just a dusting, okay. Yeah, hopefully no more than that for sure. Yeah, gymnastics. Yeah, we'll see how they do, men's and men, or the men's and the women. Postseason coming around the corner for them too. So yeah, a lot going on if you're an OU fan for sure. Molly here with a 1-1 count. Of course, Molly, she's a transfer from Ole Miss. She's only a sophomore, so she's going to be a great the next couple of years here for Oklahoma. Oh, good pitch. Strike 2. So 1-2 count here. So Amanda, Wesley called me a few minutes before I got on here. Wesley's there at the game. It wasn't planned. So I'm going to see if I can't find him. He's out in right center field somewhere. So hopefully there's going to be a home run hit out there towards right center field and see if we can't find Wes. Yeah, so my oldest son called me and he's going to be out there at the game somewhere. So we'll see if we can't find him. He's wearing black shorts and a white T-shirt, no hat. So yeah, the umpire they have a late call. 1-2 count here for Molly Wacheno. Ooh, ball 2. So 2-2 count. OU coming in with a 26-2 record, 1-0 in SEC. Auburn coming in with a 2-2 conference record and 19-8 on the season. In the dirt for ball 3. Amanda, right? Wind is blowing though. Man, them flags are moving. But a beautiful day there in Norman though. Teresa, I bet he did. JJ, I know, right? How would you not wear a hat to the game? I don't know what he was thinking. That's ridiculous. I agree. Yeah, it's always windy in Oklahoma. It seems like every day of the year. And a leadoff walk for Auburn here, so can't see a lot of these free passes, Molly. Maybe we can turn a quick double play right here. Let's go, Miley. Oh, good pitch. Yeah, I don't like how this umpire is taking forever to make a call. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. So Auburn just hits a 2-run shot out to right field. Well, we saw this yesterday too. Not in the first inning, but Auburn comes out and puts up runs first. So just like that, man. Give up a free pass and then a home run. So we saw this last night with Audrey Lowry, where she gave up that 3-run home run, and then she really settled down for the most part, and then she dominated the majority of the game after that. So let's see what Molly does here. See if she can't respond quickly here. Man. Yeah, Amanda. Just like Audrey did last night, you can't leave balls over the plate. Like that's what's going to happen. Yeah, now that we're in SEC play, I mean, we're not playing all these cupcakes no more. So yeah, pitching has to get better. That's been their biggest weakness by far, obviously, all season long. So we just got to continue to go in the right direction. But yeah, we can't leave these pitchers right over the plate. These teams are going to be too good to not take advantage of that. So CJ, I don't know. Melbourne, that's right. That's right. Yeah, last night during the men's basketball game, I'm just not a fan of these uniforms. I don't care what the sport is. Not a fan. We need to get rid of this uniform. Let's go, Miley. 2-2 count here for Miley. If you're just tuning in, Auburn just hit a 2-run homer here in the top of the first. Still no outs. Let's go, Miley. There we go. Roser got the K. There we go. Way to respond after that home run. Exactly what we want to see right here. Yeah, Doug, that's OU's biggest weakness by far for sure is the pitching. Of course, not having Jen Roach there. Make sure you guys keep her in your prayers. Carly Keeney's done a phenomenal job filling in, but whenever you're filling in for the best pitching coach in the country, it's just going to take some time. So hopefully we see Jen back in the dugout here soon. But yeah, Carly Keeney, she's done a great job kind of getting thrown into the fire with how everything went down. So love what Carly's been able to do. So 2 games here in a row now against Auburn. Auburn comes out and they get on the board first. So just like last night, though, I think it's just going to be just a matter of time. I mean, last night we saw what happened. Auburn put up a 3 spot, and then we came back with a 9. So hopefully we see all the fireworks that we saw last night from this OU offense. That's right. And Patty, we trust. OU is hard to kill. Exactly. Man, CJ, but it's going to happen though. You know, this is the SEC. This is the best conference in softball, or with softball. So we've just gotten spoiled as OU fans with all the blowouts, all the shutouts. We're going to come back to earth when it comes to some of this. So at this point now, it's just let's just find a way to get a dub and get out of here. You know, may not be pretty, but that's okay. Just find a way to get a win. Oh, Sagi, exactly. Monty, how are you doing, sir? Glad to see you. Missed you last night. Let's go, Molly. Molly here with a 1-2 count. We have one out. Auburn up 2-0. There you go, Molly. So after giving up that home run, back-to-back Ks for Molly Wichenio. Love it. Love the response from her. She's pitching like she's pissed off, which I love. I love it. Yeah, she went. So 0-1 count here. 2 outs, top of the first inning. Auburn's up 2-0 over Oklahoma. Molly Wichenio in the circle. A few moments ago, an Auburn hitter hit a 2-run shot out there to right field. That one there is high. So 1-1 count. Let's go, Miley. Little high. 2-1 count. Bobby think they're the Yankees selling with the pinstripes. Fouls that one off. So 2-2 count. So here we are, just one strike away. CJ, they are swinging for the fences. Oh, there we go. Boom. There we go. So after giving up a 2-run shot, Molly Wichenio said, no, we're not doing this, and comes back with back-to-back Ks. So love that response from Miley. So what kind of fireworks are we going to see here from Oklahoma in the first inning? What do y'all think? Here we go. Here's an over-under. What are y'all taking on that over-under in the first inning? Yeah, man, I love the response. Love the response from Miley right there. Seems like that really pissed her off, and she said, to hell with that. We're not doing this no more. So whenever Auburn, if you're just tuning in late, whenever Auburn hit that home run, it was right over the middle. I mean, you can't do that here in conference play. You're gonna pay for it, and we did. But like last night, Auburn came out quick, but we'll see if this offense can come out and just continue what they did last night. Last night they hit 4 home runs, a lot of singles, doubles, triples. I mean, we've seen it all last night from this OU team. So hopefully we see a repeat of yesterday today when it comes to our offense. So Teresa always taking the under, always being conservative, taking the under. Yeah, I mean that's what we talked about here in the the chat a lot to our slow starts. So hopefully that trend changes. But yeah, a lot of this season we always come out a little slow, and then the bats explode usually there in the second, third, fourth inning. So Cassidy Pickering to lead us off, followed by Ella Parker and then Kendall Wells and Gabby Garcia. So this lineup from top to bottom is ridiculous, the most dangerous in the country. There is no weak spot when it comes to our offensive lineup. Batting order is just insane. The ladies that we have on the bench, they should be starting anywhere else in the country. It just shows you how talented this OU team is. And then that's not even talking about all the number one high school recruiting classes that keep coming in with Patty Gasso. So a 1-1 count here. Let's go pick. A hard hit ball after second base. Oh, she's hurt. She's hurt. Oh, she's hurt. Yeah, this is not good. It's her shoulder. She made a great stop, an amazing stop. A hard hit ball, but yeah, she is hurt. Oh man. Looks like her arm, her shoulder. She dove out for it. A great defensive play right there. Great effort. It was a hard hit ground ball by Pickering, but she immediately said, "Hey, I'm hurt and I'm down." So trainers out there talking to her. Yeah, she's in pain. I'm guessing her shoulder came out of place if I was guessing, just by how it looks here on TV. Well, hopefully she's going to be okay. You don't ever want to see that, no matter who it is. Yeah, she's in some serious pain. Oh, man. If you're just tuning in, the Auburn second baseman dove out for a hard hit ball hit by Cassidy Pickering, was able to stop it, but she immediately knew that she was hurt, called for help, and it looks like, if I'm guessing, her shoulder's out of place. Yeah, she's in tears. Man, keep her in your prayers, y'all. That's very unfortunate. You don't ever want to see that. Yeah, when she dove for it and she caught that ball, she immediately, it was immediate. Oh man. But the start we needed. So if you're just tuning in, Auburn had a 2-run shot there in the top of the first. Molly Wachenio's in the circle. Pick got us started here with a single. So we'll see if this can't turn into a big inning for Oklahoma here. On a beautiful day there in Norman, 77 degrees, windy. But it's windy every day in Oklahoma, so nothing out of the norm. Ella Parker at the plate. Let's go, Ella. Oh, it has a chance. Is it enough? Oh, it's not. On the warning track, and she goes into the wall, but hangs on to the, oh, man. Just a few feet away from being a home run for Ella Parker, but good catch by that right fielder. And as we saw last night, that right fielder, there was a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors by this outfield for Auburn. So between the right fielder there and the second baseman, the Auburn defense is playing a lot better to this point. So Kendall Wells at the plate. Of course, she's leading the country coming into this weekend. I don't know if she still is the leader, but she's coming in with 19 home runs. Kendall just continues to play out of her mind. Yeah, y'all, it's been 2 whole games since Kendall Wells has hit a home run. She's in a slump. I don't know what Kendall's doing here. Again, a little slow ground ball. Oh, man, if that was anybody else, y'all, if that was anybody else but Kendall Wells, that would have been an infield single. But obviously, she's not our fastest runner by no means. got to save her legs. She's one of our catchers, but she was able to get Cassidy over to second base. So 2 outs now here. We have Pickett second base, looking to find a way to get her in. Sarah, good afternoon. So Auburn hit a 2-run homer in the top of the first inning over right field. Molly Wachendo then struck out 3 batters in a row. And then here in the bottom of the first, Pick hit a single. The Auburn second baseman, she dove and she got hurt. And then Ella Parker just flied out to the warning track, and now we have Kendall Wells right here. Or not Kendall Wells, but that's Gabby Garcia. But Gabby Garcia able to get an RBI. So we will take it. Yeah, boomer. Gabby Garcia just continues to tear it up at the plate. She's been on fire. An RBI signal out there to right field to get OU on the board. So 2-1 now here in the bottom of the first. Let's go, Kai. Kai Monner at the plate coming in with only a .534 batting average. That's all. One of this freshman class for OU is just so ridiculous. The rich just keep getting richer when it comes to OU softball. Let's go, Kai. So if you're just tuning in, 2 outs. We have a runner at first. Kai Minor with a 2-0 count. Oh, Kai's got to run this one out. Throw a little high, but able to throw Kai Minor at first. So after 1 inning, Auburn is up 2-1. So would like to have seen that inning keep going, but we saw some good defensive plays from Auburn there. So, but OU able to cut the lead in half. So go into the top of the second, Auburn 2-1. Yeah, Amanda. Yeah, unfortunately, right? We all had boys, so. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't yet. Helps get the channel, gets this video out. We're so close to 1,300 subs, so let's try to find a way to get us there. I think coming into the day, we were like 9 short, so. Of course, tomorrow, the game is supposed to start at noon, first pitch, but I guess weather is going to play a factor there, so we'll see whether it gets pushed up a little bit or it gets pushed back, but I guess weather might play a factor there tomorrow in Norman, so. All right, so got that updated. And of course, last night we seen Arizona. Nobody saw this coming, but Arizona went into Lubbock and rolled Najee Kennedy and Texas Tech 9-0. Game 2 was on earlier. Arizona had a lead, but the last time we checked, I think CJ said that Tech was up like 11-6. So we'll see if Arizona maybe can't come back tomorrow and try to win that series in Lubbock. Florida was all over Kentucky. That's no surprise in SEC play. So, of course, the other big series this weekend is number 9 Arkansas. They're at number 6 Bama. Bama is still undefeated. You still have a few teams that are undefeated on the season: Tennessee, Alabama, and Grand Canyon. Of course, they're a mid-major, but they've been killing it. So I would be really, really surprised if Bama doesn't come out of this weekend with at least 1 loss. I think Arkansas will find a way to get at least one game from them for sure. Tech 14-6, yeah. Molly, what are we doing? So Molly Wacheno gives up a 2-run shot, and then she strikes out 3 ladies in a row, and now hits the first batter of the inning here for Auburn. Come on, Molly, what are we doing? Yeah, just a little bit far. Yeah, a little bit too far inside. Melvin, yeah, I don't see why they don't just do that. Yeah, I agree. If oh, you got to be kidding me! Really, that is a no-brainer out over left field. So not what we wanted to see from Molly Wacheno. Auburn with another 2-run shot. Auburn now at 4-1 over Oklahoma. I mean, last night we seen Artie Lowry struggle. If you just see that box score, that didn't tell you the whole game. Again, you leave a pitch right over the middle. Like, what do you think is going to happen? That unbelievable, y'all. I mean, can Molly come back like she did in the first inning from this? We'll see. Yeah, this batter here for Auburn, she came in, I think, last night with like over a 400 batting average. So definitely a dangerous hitter here for Auburn. Good pitch. Man, what a frustrating start for Oklahoma. That one's just a little low. Ooh, I thought it was a good pitch. A 2-1 count here. If you're just tuning in, Auburn hits another 2-run homer. And Auburn's up 4-1 here in the top of the second inning. Molly Wacheno in the circle. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Love it. Let's go, Molly. We got to get back in the dugout, y'all, quickly. Don't let this turn into a big inning for Auburn here. Full count. Can't afford any free passes. Another strikeout. So this is crazy what we're seeing. A 2-run homer, and then Molly comes back with back-to-back strikeouts. We get to the second inning, give up a 2-run homer, and now another strikeout. So every out this game so far has come by strikeout. But we find ourselves down 4-1. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Monty, I appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button in here. Helps get this video out to other Center fans. Let's go, Miley. 1-1 count here. So if you're just tuning in, Auburn's up 4-1 over Oklahoma. Auburn's had a 2-run homer in each of the first couple innings here. Let's go, Miley. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch. Low in the zone, but great location on that one. So 1-2 count here. 2-2 count. That one way outside. This is crazy, y'all. Like you couldn't make this up. This is crazy. Every out has come by strikeout for Oklahoma here in the top of the second inning, but yet we're down 4-1. This is craziness. This is chaos of what we're seeing. This is crazy. John, me too, right? Yeah. Me too. Yeah, Molly Wacheno has started the game with a walk, 5 Ks, and she's given up 2 2-run shots. So we'll see if we can't get a big response offensively like we saw last night in the second inning when OU was down 3-0. A 1-1 count now here. Beautiful day there in Norman. Almost 80 degrees. I'm jealous. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yeah, Bob, yeah. There you go, CJ. Circus crazy. It's going to be a fly out to Gabby at short. So, again, after giving up a 2-run shot, Molly finds a way to retire the next 3 batters. So, yeah, this is just some of the craziest stats I've ever seen so far into a game. Through 2 innings, Molly has given up 2 2-run homers. She has a walk. She hit a batter, has 5 Ks, but gave up the 2 home run shots. Just crazy. So is this where we see the offense come alive like we saw last night, Gal? What do y'all think? Is this where the big inning comes in? Yeah, Teresa. Slaggy, exactly, yeah. Yeah, we can't let Auburn stay in this and start believing that they can actually, beat us there at home in Norman. Can't do it. Ooh, what do y'all think about that over under that CJ just put in chat? That's a good one. Man, I want to take the over, but Arkansas's up 2-0 over Bama. Nice, good start for Arkansas. Hopefully, Arkansas can find a way to give Bama their first loss of the season. That is by far the best, other than for us watching Oklahoma. That is by far the best matchup in SEC play this weekend. Is Arkansas there in Tuscaloosa taking on the Crimson Tide. So Teresa's taking the over. There you go, Teresa. So Teresa is always one to be very conservative, always take the under, but she's going to switch it up. I like it, Teresa. I like it. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I don't know about y'all, but here I know most of the kids are on spring break now, so a lot of people are going on trips and vacations and all that. So if you are, I hope you guys have a good spring break with your family. If you guys have big plans, if you're going anywhere, safe travels. Here's Bella Emerling at the plate, looking to get OU started here in the bottom of the second inning with Auburn up 4-1. And something last night we saw too that I want to see hopefully get better is patience. We've been very impatient at the plate, so I would like to see these batters make these pitchers work for Auburn. Make them work to get that out. Little grounder over to third, easy out. So Bella Emerling is going to ground out for out number 1. Just got to find a way, y'all, to pass the bat. Give me a walk, give me a single. Like, home runs are great, and that's awesome to see. But just find a way to get on base, get us some base runners, pass the bat, and let's try to get some runs together here. CJ, we are. Yeah, this offensively, we're still asleep, but we know it's just a matter of time. We saw this last night. Alana at the plate here. Bottom of the second, one out, nobody on. And Alana's going to fly out here to center field. So quickly, 2 outs here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the second, down 4-1. I mean, now we have seen Oklahoma get or put up a lot of fireworks offensively once we get 2 outs. Maybe that's what we're going to see here. Yeah, Stephen. Yeah, exactly. Sid Barker. Steve Sid can't get us started here. She takes ball 1 up high. Yeah, CJ, which that's crazy. I mean, now we're here in the SEC conference play. Like, you got to be ready to go game in, game out. I don't care who the opponent is here in the SEC. If you come in here and just play, half asleep, you're still on the bus, you will get smoked. Wow. This is about the quietest inning I've ever seen for OU in a long time. Just 3 up, 3 down, couple ground outs. Wow. JT better get into their butts. JT better have a good conversation. Nellie Mack, you're there in a dugout trying to be there for your team. We need you right now, Nellie Mack. You better get into them players. Tell them to wake up. We still have a long way to go. But again, we're off to a slow start. And we're not playing cupcakes no more, y'all. So slow starts could cost us a couple L's that we don't see coming if we're not careful. But can we see Molly just come out? Can she retire the first batter of the inning? Can we just start with that? Not the third one after you've already given up some runs, but can Molly come out and have a quiet 1, 2, 3 inning like what we just saw Auburn do against us? Melvin, I forgot what they said or who she was. So last night we saw 4 of the 6 pitchers on this Auburn staff. And the pitcher today here, she was one of the 2 that we didn't see last night. So, yeah, so far she's been very effective against Oklahoma. But we know that JT is one of the best hitting coaches in the country. They're gonna look at their previous at bats, and once they get to batting around in the second time in here in the batting order, that's when we're going to see the fireworks show, I think. But Molly can't be hitting people, can't give up these walks. This has to be a quiet top of the 3rd inning. It has to be. She's their ace. Yeah, Everett, I need you to go make a phone call, man. Yeah, Teresa, great point right there. Everett already had to go talk to Katie earlier in the season, try to get her right. Yeah, better go talk to JT to get these girls focused, locked back in, because, yeah, Oklahoma, unfortunately, is off to a very, very slow start. And Auburn has come to play, y'all. So 0-2 count here. There we go. There we go. So Bella Ermeling getting to play at first base. So Molly is able to retire the first batter of the inning. So that's a good sign, y'all. That's a good sign. Yeah, that right there was step one. So this batter here, she gave OU some trouble last night. Michaela Walker, she is definitely one of Auburn's best hitters for sure. One of their better hitters. Oh, they're showing they have CJ's girls over there warming up. Katie, they just showed Katie warming up over there in the bullpen. Oh, nice play by Gabby Garcia at short. Boom, out number 2. So there we go. There we go. Molly's thrown a handful of pitches, has gotten 2 quick outs. So I love the response here so far by Molly here in the 3rd inning. So I'm hoping there in between innings that Patty, JT, Carly got the team together and said, hey, we got to wake up. We got to get this going. So maybe we're going to see the spark here in the 3rd. If you're just tuning in, Auburn's had 2 2-run homers in the 1st and 2nd inning. And they're up 4-1 here over Oklahoma in the top of the 3rd. 2-0 count here for Molly Wacheno. 2 outs, nobody on here for the Auburn Tigers. Oh, really? That was a good pitch. Wow. A 3-0 count. That was a strike. That was a bad call by that umpire on that pitch there. Oh, man, Mike, that sounds great. Oh, beautiful pitch. Strike 1. I feel like this batter here, she's just up there just trying to get a walk. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Again, Molly she throws a pitch right over the plate like it's batting practice. And what do you think happened? Auburn hits one out to Gasso's Garden out there in center field, and Auburn is now at 5-1. Molly has to go. I've seen enough. This is ridiculous. Right over the middle. Like, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen, Miley? You're not playing Alabama State or Abilene Christian no more. What are we doing? And man, I thought Molly was turning a corner here in this game. She came out, she got the first 2 batters, she looked good, and then again, let's just throw one right over the middle. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, my son's out there in right field, so he's out there in right field somewhere. You have to have him go over there in between innings and run over to the dugout because this is ridiculous. Here comes Patty, but I feel like this here is going to be her last batter, regardless. Is Patty going to go ahead and pull her? She's throwing 52 pitches, 33 strikes, but these home runs have come by meatballs. I mean, just thrown right over the middle of the plate. And Auburn is making Oklahoma pay for it. Cindy Burzon and Katie are out there. They've been warming up there in the bullpen for Oklahoma. So I feel like either this is going to be the last, or this will be the last batter for her. Whether it's out and we go to the bottom of the 3rd, or if she gets on, no matter how it is, I think this is her last batter. Oklahoma's in some trouble here now. Offense has been cold, not really doing a whole lot. But as we've seen, I mean, they are capable of just exploding in one inning. So the 0-2 count here for Molly Wachenio. This is the craziest game I've ever seen. Molly Wachenio, y'all, has 6 Ks through 3 innings of play, but she's given up 3 home runs. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. If I told you, hey, Molly has 6 Ks through 3 innings, you think, man, she's still in a great game. Is it a shutout? Is it a no-hitter? No, not at all. So going to the bottom of the third, OU finds themselves down 5-1. I hope JT's having a really good conversation with this OU offense. They got to wake up. These ladies are going to come in and they're going to see this picture now here for the second time. So usually whenever OU comes in and they're up for their second time at the plate, this is when they really start to do their damage. So, but if you're just tuning in, man, this is not what we expected. We didn't expect like a blowout or anything, but I did not expect 5-1 Auburn in the third. But here in the SEC, I mean, if you don't bring your A game, this is what's going to happen. So we'll see. Let me change that at the bottom real quick for y'all. Bring Katie in to save the day. Yeah, whenever we do get to, hopefully we have a lead, but when we get to the 4th inning, it's going to be a different pitcher. There's no way Patty brings her back out. So whether it's Sydney or Katie, we're going to see. But Ron, exactly. Yeah, we're not playing Alabama State and Abilene Christian and New Mexico anymore. So we knew coming into SEC play that pitching was our biggest weakness, and so we'll see. But we'll see if they can't respond. So let's go, ladies. It's time for a big inning. So if you're just tuning in, Auburn's up 5-1. Molly Wachenio at the plate. She has 6 strikeouts through 3 innings, but she's given up 3 home runs, a home run in each inning. So Abby Dayton here at the plate in the 9-hole, looking to get something started for Oklahoma. Just pass the bat. We'll take a walk, just anything. Just get us some base runners. Abby here at the 2-0 count. Steven, yeah, it's just a very frustrating start. Abby now with the 2-1 count. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 5-1 Auburn. Nobody on, no outs here for Oklahoma. That was not a strike. You got to be that is a BS call. That was low and outside. What is this umpire doing? That is horrible. What a horrible call there by the umpire. 2-2 count here for Abby Dayton. Come on, Abby. There you go, Abby. Hits a shot out to right center, goes to the wall. With her speed, it's going to be an easy double. So a stand-up double for Abby Dayton, showing a lot of emotion there at second base. So let's go. Let's go. Great start here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the 3rd inning, finding themselves down 5-1. Abby Dayton with a stand-up double out there to right center. Yeah, CJ, I wish we would retire these gray uniforms. Don't like them at all in any sport that OU plays. They need to go to the trash. So Cassidy Pickering at the plate, looking to find a way to pass the bat here and get back into this game. Cassidy here with a 1-1 count. CJ's blaming the uniforms. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of these. Wish they would retire them. Okay, this umpire now is starting to get a little inconsistent. He just called that a strike a second ago on Abby Dayton. So come on, Pick. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. So they definitely had a conversation in the dugout. JT got into their butts. I'm sure Patty did too. Hopefully Nelly Mac got into their butts. The OU offense has finally come alive. The OU crowd is up cheering. Cassidy Pickering here with a big 2-run shot to get OU back into this game. Still down 2, but cut the lead in half. So like we said, once these batters got to go up there for a second time against this pitcher, things were going to change. So just like that, 5-3 game. Still no outs here in the bottom of the third. Come on, Parker. Ella's first at bat. She got one to the warning track. The right fielder made a great catch. Let's go, Ella. Pass the bat. Let's go. Ball 2. Just find a way to get on base. Home runs are great, but we'll take a walk. Just get us a hit. Pass the bat, and let's get a big inning here. Last night, we seen OU go down 3-0 to Auburn, and they put up a 9 spot in the second inning. That put the game really just out of reach, and it was over by that point. But so Oklahoma here looking to do the same thing. Pitching coach comes out for Auburn, trying to calm down his pitcher here for Auburn. The crowd has come alive. Seems like the ladies in the dugout has a lot more energy, so seems like they finally woke up here in the third inning. But yeah, these slow starts, this can't continue to happen for Oklahoma. CJ, you're not lying. Yeah, this is murderer's row if you're a pitcher for the opponent. Yeah, Cassidy Pickering, Ella Parker, and Kendall Wells. Yeah, good luck with that. Ella Parker grounds out to first. Dang it. Oh, Mike, exactly. Yeah, the energy in the dugout, the energy in the crowd. Yeah, they got to stay alive for these girls. Here comes Kendall Wells. For Kendall Wells standards, she's in a slump. Has not hit a home run in 2 straight games now. So now she has been getting hits, but the home runs have kind of quieted down a bit for her. But let's see if she can't get number 20 here on the season. Kendall Wells, 30 hits on the season, 19 home runs. And she's only a freshman, y'all. Another Oklahoma kid here for Patty Gasto. Amanda, she is due. Right, Teresa Plank, just be quiet. Plank, man, he's been jinxing us a lot here lately. Yeah, just talking about Kendall, this shows just how spoiled we are as OU fans. It's crazy. There you go, Kendall. 2-0 count. Ball was in the dirt. Yeah, you see a lot more energy there in the dugout than what we were seeing the first couple innings. So maybe Wesley was able to run over there from right field and jump into their butts before they came out here to bat. Hopefully that's what it was. Kendall Wilson's going to foul that one off down right field. Goes foul. 2-1. If you're just checking in, Auburn's up 5-3 over Oklahoma. Cassidy Pickering just hit a 2-run shot. Molly Wacheno in the circle. If I told you her stats, you wouldn't believe it, but she does have 6 Ks through 3 innings. But she's given up 3 home runs, so let's go, Kendall. Oh, Kendall, that's going to be a hit. On the line down left field. Kendall Wells is going to get a double. There we go. There we go. We don't see that very often, y'all. Kendall Wells with a double. But I like it. So again, Oklahoma have something going here. We got to find a way to get Kendall home. Got to find a way to get her home here. We cannot waste this. Cannot leave her on base. Kendall Wells showing a lot of energy there at second. Crowds cheering. Let's go, Gabby. Of course, Gabby's been playing out of her mind from the plate here lately. She had 2 home runs alone last night. So I would love to see another 2-run shot by Gabby right here. Right, CJ? Don't say nothing about Gabby. Don't do it. Ball 2. So 5-3 game. Auburn's up 5-3 here in the bottom of the third. Cassidy Pickering hit a 2-run shot earlier in this inning. Kendall Wells just hit a double. We have 1 out, so we're just looking to find a way to somehow get Kendall Wells home from second base. We can't waste this. Gabby, a big swing and a miss, or it fouls that one off. So 2-1 count here for Gabby Garcia. Yeah, I'll take a free pass. I'll take a walk. Yeah. Just keep passing the bat however we got to do it. Home runs are great, but if we don't hit another home run today, that's fine. But we got to pass the bat here. Keep this going. Saggy, I am too. I really, because usually Patty will pinch run for Kendall Wells. So yeah, really, really surprised that she didn't do it here, but yeah, I thought that too. Damn, that's right. Let's go, ladies. Potentially here, a big inning for Oklahoma in the works. There we go, ball 3. We will gladly take a walk here. As this batting order. 3-1 count here for Gabby Garcia. And she's going to ground out to first base. Man. Able to advance Kendall to third, but man, we got to find a way to get Kendall Wells home. You cannot leave this runner on base. Let's go, Kai. Kai Minor coming in with the team leading batting average of .527. Come on, Kai. Just find a way. Just get you another hit, girl. Get you a single is all we need. Now, Kendall Wells is not the fastest runner by no means on this Oklahoma team, so I don't know that a wild pitch is going to be able to get Kendall Wells home or not, but we'll see. Let's go, Kai. Find a way to pass the bat here, Kai. She takes ball 2 high. Yeah, Bob. A hard hit ground ball by Kai, and the inning is over. So we start the inning out with a 2-run shot by Cassidy Pickering. And then we get a couple grounders. Kendall Wells gets a double, but not able to get her home. And so going to the top of the fourth, y'all, OU still down 5-3. So, but we did see the bats come alive, though. So, but are we going to see KD or are we going to see Sydney? I don't expect to see Molly here no more. She's been very up and down. Strikeouts are great, but you can't throw 3 balls right over the middle of the plate and not expect to pay for it, and that's what's happened. And that's why OU's down 5-3. So I know, right? Man, Plank, what is he doing? Somebody needs to tell him to stop. Oh, yeah, NFL, yeah. Edis, yeah, exactly, yeah. We did cut into the lead. It's just frustrating, you know. We had that 2-run shot. We had no outs, 5-3 game. Kendall Wells gets that double. So what looks like a big potential inning right here. Just we saw Ella Parker. We saw Gabby Garcia hit ground ball just down to first base. So, but we have cut into the lead. So going to the fourth, we still have some work to do, but 5-3 games. So plenty of time for this OU offense for sure. Bob today, yeah, it's just been crazy. Miley had been really doing a lot of great work. Of course, our competition hadn't been the greatest. So that's kind of what we were wondering coming into SEC play. How was that going to look? But still a lot of time here. But can we just get a quiet 1-2-3 inning, please? We've yet to have that. Can we just go 3 up, 3 down? That's all we're asking. Slaggy, exactly. Wow. So Miley is still in the circle. Wow. Okay. First pitch is a strike. So wow. I did not expect to see Miley back out there, but here we are, top of the fourth inning. Miley's still out there. Wow. Okay, Patty. Let's go. Let's get a 1-2-3 inning, Miley. You got this. Oh, good pitch. Strike 2. So quickly a 0-2 count here for Miley. Oh, that was a good pitch, and he didn't call it. Oh, that was a beautiful pitch by Miley right there on the outside corner. Umpire would not call it. So a 1-2 count here. Come on, Miley. You got this. Two outside. 2-2 count. No free passes here, Miley. Can't do it. Find a way. Find a way. Rise ball to the mask, right? Melvin, great point. Great point. Ball 3. Patty's building character both in her pitcher and her fan. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've been so spoiled as an OU fan, so they're showing some highlights from previous games in past years. Let's go, Miley. Oh, that's pretty. Strike 3. Let's go. 7 Ks now for Miley. Let's go, Miley. Keep it going. That was a beautiful pitch on the outside corner. Oh, that was beautiful. So this batter here, she was the one that hit the home run. So got to find a way to get her Sit her back down. Oh, big swing and a miss. She was swinging for a home run right there, y'all. She was swinging for left field. Let's go, Miley. Oh, up high. Couldn't get her to go. That was a good pitch. So 1-1 count here for Molly Wacheno. Top of the fourth inning. Oklahoma down 5-3, 1 out. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch. 1-2 count. Ooh. Just a little outside. That was a little outside, but that was close. So a 2-2 count here for Miley. And it's going to be a hit. It's going to go to right center. To the ball. Bounces off. Kai Miner gets it in. So great play defensively there. Gets it back in. It's only going to be a long single, but can we find a way to get a double play right here, y'all? So again, we're not going to see a 1, 2, 3 inning. But can we find a way? Auburn has scored a run every inning of this game so far. But can we find a way just to get out of this? Hold them scoreless. Come on. We definitely need a double play in a big way. Oh, good pitch. That pitch on the outside corner, low and outside, that is a beautiful pitch, y'all. It's going to be out in right field. Is it going to go foul? Ella Parker is there. Makes the catch. Out number 2 in the corner out there in right field. So there we go. 2 outs now. Let's go, Miley. A lot of energy here from the crowd. So they know. They got to keep the energy up for these ladies. You guys have great comments, Melvin. That's great. Pitch inside. Let's go, Miley. Find a way. Get this out. Let's get back in the dugout. Oh, good pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count here. If you're just checking in, Auburn's up 5-3, top of the fourth inning. Molly Wacheno has been the starter, and she's been here the whole game. We have 2 outs, runner at first. Great stop there by Kendall Wells at catcher. 2-1 count. Teresa, right? Yeah, can we just get a quiet, scoreless inning? That's all we're asking for. Let's go, Miley. 3-1 count. We cannot have a walk and give up a free pass here. Come on. Let's go, Miley. Low and inside, so a walk. So again, Auburn is threatening here in the fourth inning. Getting a free pass here by Miley. So Kendall Wells coming out to talk to Miley, make sure they're good and they're on the same page. Come on, Miley. Come on, Miley. Showing Patty there talking to Carly Keeney. Come on, Miley. Find a way to get this out. Ball's hit out to left field. Get it, Cassidy. There we go. So finally, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't three down, but for the first time in this game, OU finds a way to hold Auburn scoreless. So we cut the lead in half there in the third. Now can we find a way to take the lead here in the fourth? So if you're just checking in, we're going to the bottom of the fourth inning. OU down 5-3. Miley Circus. CJ was about to unload on the goat, huh? Ron says, how many thrown out at first for Oklahoma? No way we're going to see Molly in the fifth, right? We're either going to see Sydney or KD, right? We're not going to see Molly again. There is no way. Now, if we put up like a 5 or 7 spot or something crazy, then yeah, I can see that. But we're not going to see Molly no more, are we? Ron says you can't buy thin pork steaks no more. Oh, man. Well, Ron, that's a bummer for sure. Saggy thinks she's in for one more. Molly needs a fifth. So Bella Ermling here to lead us off. And first pitch, Bella swings, and it's going to be a pop out here to center field. So Bella Ermling, she had a really good start. But last year we saw this a lot of the time too, where it was home run or it was going to be an out. There was really no in between. So a rough day for Bella from the plate. So quickly 1 away now here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the fourth. Come on, OU. Let's go, Ilana. Find a way to get on base. Donut Man, thank you. Appreciate that. Coming in from Fort Bragg. Okay. Appreciate your service. I will make sure to get you up on the map after the game. But welcome in, Donut Man. You're in a great place. This is a great group of center fans, and we get the occasional troll, so that's okay too. Trolls are welcome here. But I hope you're having a great weekend there in North Carolina. And again, thank you for your service. Appreciate it. Miley here with a 1-2. I'm sorry. Ilana here with a 1-2 count. One out here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the fourth, down 5-3 to Auburn. Come on, Ilana, get something going for us. And Ilana's going to pop up to the first baseman. Unbelievable. So definitely not the start we were wanting to see for Oklahoma here in the fourth. A handful of pitches in and already 2 outs here for Oklahoma. So looks like the wind is not blowing as hard as it was to begin the game. Let's go, Sid Barker. Find a way to get us started. CJ, I don't think so. We don't have a walk. No, we don't. Yeah, CJ, yeah. Wind blowing just fine for Auburn. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The bottom of the order has been very, very quiet for sure. Come on, Sid, find a way. Find a way to get on base. Come on, offense. Yeah, John, Abby. Yeah, Abby's been pretty patient for sure. Sid's going to foul this one off. So still 0-2 count here for Sid Barker. Bottom of the fourth inning, 2 outs, nobody on for Oklahoma, down 5-3 here in the bottom of the fourth. This pitcher for Auburn is giving OU fits. Sid's going to take that one for ball one. Let's go, ladies. Find a way. Pass the bat. Another foul ball goes off the catcher. Ouch. She's going to walk that one out to the pitcher to kind of walk that one off. Yeah, you definitely got to be tough to play catcher because you're going to get a lot of bumps and bruises. So you got to be tough to play back there for sure. So 1-2 count here for Oklahoma. Sid Barker at the plate, looking to get something going, get something started here for Oklahoma. Come on, Sid, find a way, just get on base. There we go, Sid. Get down. In the left field corner, is it going to be two? No. Wow. So Sid Barker held to a long single, but there we go. Find a way to get on base. Hopefully this is the spark we need. There you go, Sid. We've seen many times this season, once we get 2 outs, that's when the bats really come alive. So we could really use that here against Auburn in game 2 of this series. Of course, OU won last night, 13-5. Let's go, Abby. Abby takes that one up high, ball one. Yeah, Donna, I'm in the St. Louis area. Yeah, I've been here for about going on 7 years. Audrey's up in the bullpen. Ooh, okay. So a wild pitch, and Sid's gonna be able to get over to second. So we can just get a single here. It would definitely score Sid. So a 2-0 count here. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth inning. Auburn's up 5-3. The infield comes in to talk to their pitcher real quick. You're seeing a lot more energy here from the crowd. So Auburn's trying to find a way to slow down this game and try to get out of this mess that they're in. Well, Donut Man, I hope I see your. I mean, I don't see very many OU fans up here, but whenever I do, I'll make sure to say Boomer and say hello. So, yeah, unfortunately, here in St. Louis, surrounded by all the Missouri fans, and they like to talk sometimes. So, it's always a good time. But yeah, I've been up here in the St. Louis area since 2019. So, all right. So the stoppage is over. Let's go. So if you're just tuning in, OU's down 5-3, bottom of the fourth. Sid Barker's at second. Abby Dayton at the plate with a 2-0 count. We're looking to find a way to pass the bat, get some base runners, and have us a big inning here. Melvin says, put Teresa in. Teresa, you ready to go? Are you warmed up? Ball 3. So a 3-0 count here for Abby Dayton. We will gladly take a walk here, y'all. Yeah, she does. Teresa's our secret weapon, or she's our secret weapon that we got to use from time to time whenever we get in a jam. Abby's going to take strike 1. So 3-1 count here, 2 outs. Sold out crowd there, of course, in Norman at Love's Field. Beautiful day there, almost 80 degrees. Strike 2. So full count here. 2 outs, 1 on. OU down 5-3, bottom of the fourth. Come on, Abby. Be smart. There we go. There we go. We'll take a walk. So runners here now at first and second. Cassidy Pickering up to bat. Pick hit a bomb last time off of this pitcher. So would love to see another 3-run bomb right here, wouldn't y'all? Yes, like a good point. We're going through the third time going through this order. Patty's talking to her offense real quick. But we got to be patient. I mean, if it's a walk, it's a walk, Cassidy. Like, don't help out this pitcher. Be smart. Have patience. If it's there, of course, hit it out of the park. But be smart. Big moment here in the game. OU down 5-3, bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Cassidy Pickering, who just hit a bomb over left field last at bat to get OU back in this game. Let's go, Cassidy. Cassidy takes strike 1. Oh, good pitch, off speed. Cassidy wanted nothing to do with that. So 0-2 count here for Cassidy Pickering. Outs. Come on, Cassidy. Come on, Cassidy. Oh, wow. That ball bounced up and it bounced halfway to the catcher. So 1-2 count here for Cassidy Pickering. Good catch there about the second baseman out in shallow right field for Auburn. But again, second inning in a row where we leave runners in scoring position and we don't find a way. So what looked like a potential big inning for Oklahoma again, and you're just not able to put it all together yet. So going to the fifth inning, Oklahoma's still down 5-3, y'all. So who's the pitcher going to be? Who's it going to be? Let me change the all right, so I got that updated for y'all. Yeah, Ron, this pitcher, of course, last night Auburn threw 4 of their 6 pitchers against Oklahoma. This is one of the two that OU didn't see, and man, she has been effective. That off-speed pitch by her is really messing up these OU hitters. So wow, really? Alyssa Parker. Okay, wow. So during the warm-ups, 2 fans just got engaged at Love's Field. Wow. Okay. Don't see that every day. Wow. Okay, but a shock. Yeah, another surprise here. Alyssa Parker coming in for Oklahoma. Of course, we did see Alyssa last night. She did do pretty well. She did well last night against this Auburn offense. So, man, again, a move that I didn't think we would see, but Patty's the GOAT for a reason, so we don't ever want to question Patty. All right, Alyssa, come on. Can we please get a 3-up, 3-down, another quiet inning, please? Of course, Alyssa Parker, another freshman here for this Oklahoma team. Another one of those Oklahoma kids. Slaggy, you don't think Patty trusts KD or Sydney yet? Ball's going to be hit out to center field. Kai with all that speed. Great catch. So 1 down here for Auburn in the 5th. So exactly what we want to see here. But Oklahoma now, we've had 2 innings in a row where we have runners in scoring position and we don't find a way to get them home. So from here moving forward, we have 9 outs to go for Oklahoma. We got to find a way. But we're getting into the 3rd time that we're seeing this pitcher, so I think the fireworks are coming. I do. I really do. This offense is too good to stay quiet like this. Alyssa Parker here with a 1-1 count, 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Auburn up 5-3. Wow, again, Tennessee and Mississippi State. So yeah, last night Tennessee had to win in the 11th, 10th inning. So yeah, Mississippi State is giving everything that Tennessee wants and more. Come on, Mississippi State. No, Ron, this is not a must-win. No, I don't think this is a must-win. I felt pretty confident that we were going to get the sweep here, but no, I don't think this is a must-win. But Auburn is definitely a team that we should be able to sweep, though. But I mean, we right now we're just not playing OU softball. So, but we have 3. We still have 9 outs to play with. Ella Parker is going to at the wall, good catch. Ooh, wow! Auburn just a few feet away there from another home run, but it stays in the park, and Ella Parker catches it at the warning track there in right field for out number 2 of the 5th inning. Yeah, it's only a must-win for us spoiled fans, but yeah, by no means is it a must-win. But it would definitely be a surprising loss, though, for sure. Now, do I think that we're going to go undefeated in SEC play? No. Of course, we have Texas next month, but no, there's going to be a few that we drop that we don't see coming, though, for sure. It's going to happen. It's okay. But we have Auburn this weekend. We have Auburn here. We have Ole Miss. We have to go to Oxford next weekend. Ole Miss is not a very good team. So in my eyes, ball hit down to a slow roller hit down to third base. Sid Barker with the throw. Was it going to be in time? So Auburn here with a little infield 2-out single. But yeah, I felt pretty confident, y'all, that we were going to get or start out in the SEC at 6-0. So Alyssa Parker comes in for Molly Wacheno here in the 5th inning. OU's down 5-3. We have 2 outs, a runner at first. We saw Alyssa Parker last night, and she was very effective against Auburn. So Patty here going with what's been proven from what she saw last night against Auburn. So there we go, swing and a miss, strike 2. Come on, Alyssa. Oh, she went. Are you kidding me? Come on, Blue. What a moron down there at first base. Wake up, pay attention. Come on, Alyssa, find a way. There we go, swing and a miss. Way to go, Alyssa. So Alyssa Parker comes in, and she looks really good, y'all. So again, OU down 5-3. We have 9 outs to play with. We're at the top of our batting order. It's the murderer's row part of our batting order here. So if OU's going to do this is where it's going to be, y'all. There's no reason why we can't go. There's no reason why we shouldn't go, or that why we shouldn't put up 5-6 runs right here. These OU hitters are seeing this picture now for the third time. So CJ, I'm definitely going to take the over. I feel like we started out really cold. We got some runs. Unfortunately, we've got to where we're leaving runners on base and in scoring position. But this has to be where we do it, right? I mean, this has to be a big 5th inning for us right here, correct? Ron's taking the under. So Ron's just going to stay. He doesn't want to get too excited yet. Tracy, we may need you for the 7th inning, okay? So be ready. Be ready. Stay ready. Stay locked in. Slaggy agreed here. I mean, and you can see the energy in the crowd they're just waiting for something big to happen here. So we have energy there in the stadium. And man, this offense, y'all, this is the best offense in the country. Come on now. Got to find a way to get this done here. So in the SEC preseason poll, Texas OU was 1-2. And that could be how it looks at the end of the conference play. So, but here we go. Ella Parker takes ball 1 in the dirt. Bottom of the 5th inning. OU down 5-3. Molly Wacheno threw 4 innings. Alyssa Parker came in the 5th, and she looked good. Ella Parker with another grounder short. What in the world? Man. So quickly, 1 out here against Oklahoma. Man, a quiet, routine ground ball by Ella Parker there. Man. Come on, Kendall Wells. Oh, that's going to be out of here if it's fair. Oh. And you saw the Auburn the Auburn players waving, no, it's foul. That was a bomb, but it goes foul down left field. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was a no-brainer if it had stayed fair. Come on, Kendall. Find a way to just get on base. There you go, Kendall. Kendall finds herself, she gets a single. That's 2 hits on the day for Kendall Wells, and they've both been down left field, down to the line. So Kendall Wells is one of the bright spots today for this OU offense so far. But here we are again. We have somebody on base. Can we find a way to get these girls home? Come on, Gabby. Gabby hits a hard hit ball out to center field, and it's going to be caught out in center field. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. Man. So the heart of the Oklahoma batting order just went through here. And, man, we saw a fly out, a ground out, and a single. Kai Miner at the plate. 2 outs here for Oklahoma. Kendall Wells at first. Oklahoma still down 5-3. Oh, come on, Kai. Oh, miscommunication by the center fielder and right fielder. The ball just drops. Kendall Wells scores, and Kai Miner with the triple again, just like last night. There we go. So, wow. Last night, we seen the Auburn outfield make multiple errors. Today, they were really, really clean. But right there, what should have been a routine third out of the inning, and the ball just drops right in between the center fielder and the right fielder. So, Kendall Wells scores. Kai Miner with a triple. So now a 5-4 game. We have a runner at third. We got to find a way. We got to find a way here, y'all. We got to get Kai home. Oh, yeah, get down. Get down. Get down. There we go. There we go. Tie ball game, y'all. Tie ball game. Crowd is back into it. 5-5 game. There we go. Patty clapping likes what she sees here. There we go. Is this the inning that we've been waiting for all game long? So for the first time today, OU find themselves not behind. We're not ahead, but we're not behind anymore. So big inning here for Oklahoma. So if you're just tuning in, OU's been down the whole time. We were down 5-3 coming in here to the bottom of the 5th inning. And a very, very costly error by Auburn out there in center and right field, a miscommunication. The ball just drops on what should have been a routine third out. And that has come back to bite Auburn in the butt big time here. OU taking advantage. And now we are tied 5-5 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner at first, 2 outs. Bringing in a pinch runner. We definitely want to bring in all the speed that we have. So, of course, Bella Emerling's fast, but she's not. There we go. Tia time, y'all. Tia time. So, Tia Malloy is going to take over at first base for Bella Emerling. Lexi McDaniel's coming up here to pinch hit. She's been great for Oklahoma. So, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Come on, Lexi. John's not a fan of the Auburn pitching coach with the shorts, huh? I wasn't paying. Let me see. I wasn't really paying attention. That's right, Teresa. 2-out rally time here for Oklahoma. So the coach taking his sweet time, trying to stop the momentum here that OU has built here in the fifth. Come on, Lexi McDaniel. Keep it going. Pass the bat. Be smart, Lexi. Be patient. 5-5 game here, bottom of the fifth. OU's found a way to tie the game here. Runner at first, 2 outs. Lexi McDaniel at the plate for Oklahoma. Another one of these talented freshmen for Patty Gasso. Takes one low there, a 1-1 count. Come on, Lexi, be smart, be patient. We will gladly take a walk too. A walk right now would be just as good as a hit. Just find a way to pass the bat and keep this going. Lexi here with a 2-1 count. Be smart. Be patient. Oh, there we go. 3-1 count for Lexi. Come on, Lexi. We have Tia over at first, so lots of speed on the base pads for Oklahoma. Come on, Lexi. Be smart. There we go. Another walk. So runners now at first and second for the Oklahoma Sooners. They just tied the game a few moments ago, 5-5 here at Love's Field, taking on the Auburn Tigers, game 2 of the series. OU won last night 13-5. Molly Wachenio started this game. If you saw the stats, you wouldn't believe what you see. Had 7 Ks, but gave it 3 home runs. So Patty brought in Alyssa Parker, the freshman. She did great in the top of the fifth. So Sid Barker at the plate. We can just get a single. We're going to have the lead here. Just find a way. Find a way to pass the bat. Yeah, Bob, a home run would be nice. Slaggy agreed. This Auburn pitcher's feeling it a little bit. She can feel all the energy throughout the stadium there at Love's Field. Oh, absolutely. Oh, and Sid Barker is going to ground out to second, but frustrating there. We'd have 2 runners on base again, but OU found a way. Auburn with a very costly error, but OU has found a way. So going to the 6th inning now, 5-5 game. Ronnie, I mean, obviously I don't know the future, but this is a game that we should win. This is a series that we should win. So whenever we do play, Texas in April, we have LSU, we have Georgia, we have A&M later. So am I worried about today? No. But do I think we're going to just run through the SEC and not lose a game? No. I mean, I'm sure we're going to lose a couple that we don't see coming, but Auburn, there is no reason that we should not sweep Auburn. This is a series that we should easily win. But, I mean, we all knew going into the SEC, if OU does not bring their A game, they're a very young squad, very, very young team here. If they do not play their game, they're going to take some L's. And so, but I like the fight we've seen here. We were down 5-1, y'all. We were down 5-1, and they've found a way to bounce back, fight and claw back. And so here we are, 5-5 going to the 6th inning. But yeah, Ronnie, that's all. I mean, do I think that we're going to lose a couple games that we shouldn't lose? Of course. But, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully we don't. But I was really, really confident that we would sweep Auburn, though. So, I mean, obviously the big series that we're worried about is we have to go down to Austin and play Texas for 3. And I believe that series is April 10th through the 12th. So I think our conference schedule for Oklahoma, it's not nearly as tough as last year. We don't play Tennessee. We don't play Florida. We don't play Bama. So a lot of the top dogs in the SEC, we don't even play. Not until maybe the SEC, postseason tournament. But so I think I predicted OU to go 20-4 in the SEC. Because of course that series with Texas, I feel like that's what's going to determine the SEC. I think is going to be the OU Texas series in April. So we'll see. But we can't worry about that. Today we're going against Auburn Tigers here. So top of the 6th inning, 5-5 game. Alyssa Parker in the circle. The crowd doing the wave. So I like the energy there in the crowd. I like it. Great, pretty day there in Norman. 77 degrees. Oh, there you go, Alyssa. Boom, called strike 3. I like it. The batter is shaking her head. No, not agreeing with the umpire there. So 3 pitches, a strikeout for Alyssa Parker. There we go. CJ says no mercy. Yep, sweep the leg. Oh, and she hits the batter. Come on, Alyssa. We've yet to see a double play. Just saying, this would be a great time for a double play for Oklahoma here. Wow, okay. Where did it hit her at? I didn't think it hit her at all, but wow, okay. Whatever. Alyssa Parker here with a 1-0 count. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 6th inning. We got a tie game here between the Auburn Tigers and the Oklahoma Sooners. Game 2 of this series. Oh, strike 1. That was beautiful. Can we find a way to get a double play here? That would be freaking amazing. The crowd would go, they would lose their mind. Oh, that is a gorgeous off-speed pitch. That was beautiful by Alyssa Parker. So 1-2 count here. Oh, they're going to try to steal. Boom. You're out. What a play. What a play by Kendall Wells, throwing out that runner at second. There you go, Kendall. What a throw. Because that runner, she was one of the fastest runners for Auburn too, and Kendall said, not on my watch. I don't think so. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. Is Auburn trying to challenge this? Of course. So Auburn's going to challenge it that it was out. Yeah. Freaking Auburn. Man, Auburn's getting on my nerves, y'all. I mean, I know that every team does it, but like Auburn's taking, anytime that we get anything going, they take their sweet time. Oh my God, so annoying. Trying to stop the momentum of this 6th inning here for Oklahoma. Of course, last night we saw Auburn challenge there in the 1st inning. It went their way, and it totally changed what could have been in that 1st inning for Oklahoma whenever Cassidy Pickering was caught leaving the base early. But on this challenge, though, if it's not like absolute, they can't, if there's any question, they cannot change this call. They cannot change this call if there's any question. She's out. She was tagged out before she even got near the base. It wasn't even close. Yeah, you're out. Auburn should not win this challenge. There ain't no way. No, this is going to be an out. What do y'all think? Yeah, look at it. Yeah, no, whatever. She's out. Yeah, she was out. She wasn't going to make it regardless. Yeah, Teresa, this is that team. Auburn is so annoying. Anytime their opponent gets anything going, they waste all this unnecessary time. Boom, you're out. Get the hell out of here. Stupid Auburn coach. Man, they're so annoying. That's what you get. Yeah, the crowd is into this because they're getting tired. They're getting tired of this Auburn coaching staff with all this BS they're doing. This is annoying. Yes, Aggie, just like Kinsey Hansen, absolutely one of the great catchers for Oklahoma. Yeah, that wasn't no obstruction. She was already out. So a 2-2 count here, 2 outs. Come on, Alyssa, finish this. Auburn's going to hit this ball, and it's going to drop. It's going to drop in between the shortstop and left field for a bloop hit. Dang it. So a bloop hit here for Auburn. But 2 outs here for Alyssa Parker. A tie game here in the top of the 6th inning. That one there is going to be popped up out of play. 0-1 count. But Ronnie, we're not losing. This is the tie game. So there we go. Swinging a miss, strike 2. This is not like the level of the ridiculous crap from like Mike White at Texas. But man, Auburn's right up there though with their annoying crap. And then who was the team that we saw? It was Cal. What that Cal coach did out there in a few weeks ago, whenever he got tossed and then took a sweet time getting off the field. Of course, that guy came from the Texas coaching tree. So, but no, Ronnie, we're not losing. It's just annoying to see when that happens. Oh, come on, Alyssa, ball 2. Come on, AP. Yes, CJ. There we go. Strikeout. And Tennessee, City just said that Tennessee goes down. Tennessee gets beat finally by Mississippi State. So Tennessee undefeated, no more. Love it. Thank you for that update, CJ. Appreciate that. Of course, last night, Tennessee had to go to either 9 or 10 innings to walk off Mississippi State. So there we go. So now we just need Arkansas to take care of Bama. Of course, coming into today, there was a handful of teams, 3 or 4 teams maybe, that were still undefeated. I know Bama was one, Tennessee was one, Grand Canyon there in the mid-majors, they were one. But I like it. Tennessee going down for their first loss of the season. And more importantly, that's an L for them in SEC plays. So, of course, Oklahoma, we're not going to see Tennessee not until maybe the SEC tournament. So, Arkansas tied up Bama 7-7. What inning is that in? Yes, Ronnie. I said OU will probably lose a game down the road somewhere that they don't expect. Of course, Texas is the big one. You know, that could go any possible way. If OU does not play well against Texas, OU could get swept, and that could easily happen. I mean, like last year, we saw OU sweep Texas up here in Norman. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be a game that OU shouldn't lose, and we will. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I can't predict the future, but yeah, that's what I see. I hope I'm wrong on that, but In my opinion, there's no reason why Oklahoma should not start out 6-0 in SEC play. We have Auburn this weekend. We have Ole Miss next weekend. And then I believe after that, I believe the next series, I think we go down to Baton Rouge and take on LSU. So, but here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tie game. Oh, you're looking to come back and get another come from behind win over Auburn. We saw that last night. Abby takes ball 1. No, strike 1. Okay. Let's go, Abby. Get us started. Just get on base somehow, some way. There you go, Abby. There you go. Out to center field, out to left center, off the wall. Should be 2. Ooh, Abby slides in for a double. There we go. There we go. So just to start, we needed fans are on their feet there at Love's Field. Yeah, Bob, double here. We got to find a way to get Abby home. But Abby Dayton, man, she has been such a weapon there at the bottom of the batting order for Patty Gasso. Back to the top of the lineup now. Cassidy Pickering here. Of course, Cassidy had a 2-run homer a couple innings ago. Pick here with the 0-1 count. She takes that one there low, so 1-1 count here for Pick. Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, I love that they're taking. Really? Thought that was just a good frame, but umpire calls that strike 2, really low in the count or in the zone. So 1-2 count here for Cassidy Pickering. I'm telling you, man, Teresa's a secret weapon. That one bounces in the dirt for ball 2. So a 2-2 count here for Cassidy Pickering. The leading run. The winning run is over there at second base with Abby Dayton. That would give us the lead, 6-5. We got to find a way to get her home, y'all. Pig takes ball 3 outside. Wow. Wow. So Pick is going to get a walk. It bounces off the ground, bounces off of Pickering back to the catcher, and Abby Dayton aggressively steals third base right there. Wow. So runners at the corners now, no outs for Oklahoma. The crowd is loud. They're into it. This is where we're going to see how you take a lead right here. Runners at the corners, no outs. And it's going to be a hard hit ground ball by Ella Parker to first for 1 out. Now it does advance Cassidy over to second. So now we have runners at second and third, only 1 out. So we can have a sac fly. It can be a wild pitch, a single. So many different ways here that we can get Abby Dayton home here to take the lead, y'all. Yeah, toe plank, be quiet. Yeah, and of course, base hit would score 2, but man, we'll take a wild pitch, of course. Here comes the pitching coach again for Auburn. See if they're going to make a change here or just come out here and try to calm down their pitcher. If you're just tuning in, Oklahoma's been down majority of the game. They were able to tie it there in the bottom of the 5th, 5-5. Lissa Parker had a quick top of the 6th. And here in the bottom of the sixth inning, Abby Dayton had a leadoff double. Cassidy Pickering got walked. Abby stole third. Ella Parker just hit a ground ball down to first base. Pick was able to go to second. So here we are, second and third, 1 out, tie game. Best hitter in the country, Kendall Wells. Is this where we see 20? Does anybody want to call this? Anybody want to see 20 here? Yeah, even a sac fly, Teresa, exactly. A sac fly to the outfield with Abby Dayton's speed, she's going to score. So come on, Kendall, find a way to get it done. Ground ball to second base by Kendall Wells, but there we go. The run scores. The run scores. So Oklahoma has finally taken a lead. Kendall Wells with the ground out, but gets herself another RBI. I know she's pushing like almost to 40 RBIs already. It's just ridiculous what Kendall Wells is doing. But here we are, a runner at third. Gabby Garcia at the plate. We could definitely use some insurance runs here. Gabby takes ball one here. The Auburn pitchers are now up to 92 pitches. Come on, Gabby. There you go, Gabby. Get down. Get down. There we go. Ball gets down out there in right field. I thought the outfielder was going to catch that, but it drops. And so Gabby Garcia with an RBI double. Oklahoma now up 7-5. What an inning here for Oklahoma. Crowd is on their feet. Tons of energy there at Love's Field. Kai Miner at the plate. Pass it back. Keep this going. Come on, Kai. Okay, got that updated for y'all. So runners at the corners, 2 outs for Oklahoma, up 7-5. Pass the bat, keep this going. Yeah, you can hear the crowd. They're getting loud, y'all. I love it. The OU players are out there in the field trying to get the crowd to get on their feet, doing some cheers. I love it. Sold out stadium there at Lowe's Field. No surprise there. A beautiful day there in Norman, Oklahoma. Almost 80 degrees. Now, tomorrow, y'all, we need to keep a close eye on tomorrow. I guess there's a lot of weather that could come in. So we'll see if it affects tomorrow's game. First pitch is supposed to be at noon, but we'll see what happens here with the weather. So I will make sure to keep an eye on that, and then I will let you guys know whenever I hear anything. Isabella Emmerling at the plate. 1-0 count. Bella here with the 2-0 count, and Kai is going to easily steal second. Auburn wasn't even, they were asleep, and Kai just stole second quickly. So two runners now in scoring position here for Oklahoma. Come on, Bella, get you a big hit. A hit is going to score 2 here for Oklahoma. Yeah, Melvin, I agree. I wish we would just play if there's such bad weather coming in for tomorrow, yeah, just take a break here and play game 3. I wish they would, but don't think that's going to happen. I like it, Bob. Bob, glad that they don't bring the eagle with them, right? Oh, yes. Like we are never out of it. So a 3-1 count here for Bella Amerling. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. OU up 7-5, bottom of the 6th inning, taking on the Auburn Tigers. Ball 4, bases loaded. The Auburn pitcher just threw her 100th pitch. So is her gas tank running on empty here? She was super, super effective the first 3-4 innings. But Oklahoma has found a way, and they have figured out this pitcher. So a big chance here to really open this thing up big time. Let's go, Ilana. Ilana takes ball 1 high. Yeah, War Eagle. Yeah, CJ, that catcher for Auburn, man, she is very, very impressed with her. She's good. Ball 2. So a 2-0 count here for Ilana Agbagnani. That's right, no mercy. Come on, Ilana, be smart. 2-0 count here, bases loaded, 2 outs. Takes ball 3. We will gladly take a walk, y'all. That'll get us another run. Ball 4. Ball 4. So another run comes in off the bases loaded walk. CJ, JJ, I have no idea. I have no idea what Auburn's thinking, the coaching staff, but if they want to leave her in, by all means. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering the same thing as you are too. Like, yeah, why not pull her? And so Oklahoma has found a way. We have now batted around this inning. Put in SJ. Of course, like you're talking about SJ Guerin, she's at Auburn now. Of course, she was at OU in 23 and 24. OU roughed her up real quick last night. So Mike says keep this pitcher in. Yeah, I'm really surprised why they're not pulling her. But maybe this is just Auburn waving in the white flag a little bit, like, hey, I'm not going to give you another arm. You're not going to see my other. Now this is the 5th pitcher that we've seen at Auburn. There's only one pitcher that we have not seen for this Auburn pitching staff. So Sid Barker here with a 1-1 count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Oklahoma up 8-5. Sid takes 1 low. Again, another good stop by that Auburn catcher. Pitch 108 coming down. Bob. You guys in your comments, you guys are great. You guys are great. Teresa, you ready to go? We're going to have you come in the 7th and finish this game. You ready to go? Your arm's still warmed up? 2-2 count. Bases loaded. Oklahoma up 8-5. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2 outs. Sid Barker at the plate. Sid's going to foul that one off here for a 2-2 count. True, Bob. Maybe they only have a KD in their pen. CJ, I would not mind that. If they start SJ Guerin tomorrow for Auburn, please. Please. Oh, Sid fouls another one off. So still a 2-2 count, bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th inning. OU has finally come back. They were down 5-1. They have fought their way back. They're now up 8-5. here in the bottom of the sixth inning, 2 outs. Come on, Sid. Sid's going to ground out to shortstop, throw over to third. Out number 3 of the inning, but Oklahoma finally puts a good inning together offensively. They put up 3 in the bottom of the 6th inning and now lead 8-5. So Oklahoma now just 3 outs away from getting another win here in SEC play. But you never assume anything in college sports, so still got some work to do here, though. But Alyssa Parker, she's looked great ever since coming in for Molly Wachenio, so. Nobody deals like KD. Bob. Yeah, Steven, that was frustrating. Bases loaded, the chance to really open the game up, but OU finally they've fought back. They found a way. I mean, we were all wondering. We had a very soft schedule. We had Arizona and Arizona State the opening weekend. We saw Washington. We saw Duke. We smoked them. Of course, we played down and lost to Long Beach State. Lost 1-3 out there, no Tucson to Arizona. But, yeah, we all knew we've had a very, very weak schedule the last month, really, last 3 weeks. So how would Oklahoma look being a very young squad against SEC play? And it's not like Auburn is a Tennessee or a Bama or a Texas. So this is some great experience for these young ladies on this team. For y'all that may not know the roster breakdown, you have 14 freshmen and sophomores, just to 7 junior and seniors. So a very, very young team for Patty Gasso this year. But the future is, when I say bright, oh my gosh, it is off the charts bright. With the recruiting classes that she keeps putting together, just ridiculous. So. But here we are, top of the 7th inning, Oklahoma up 8-5. Alyssa Parker in the circle. We're 3 outs away. From getting the second win over Auburn. We would win this series, looking to come out tomorrow and try to get the sweep. We'll see what the weather does, so keep an eye on that. I agree with Melvin. If weather is such a factor for tomorrow, why not play game 2, tonight? But it must not be that bad if they're worried about moving the game up to today. So 1-2 count. They're going to foul that one off. Let's go, Alyssa. All right, Teresa. Teresa says, just let Alyssa finish this. A chopper up in the middle by the pit. Oh, not really much you could do there. It was just a chopper, a little bouncer right there in front of the catcher. Good speed by that Auburn hitter. So an infield hit here to start the game, or to start the inning for Auburn here in the 7th. Double play time, y'all. Double play time. Doug, I would not mind that. Lexi McDaniel taking the start for Sid. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, beautiful pitch. That off-speed pitch, y'all, for Alyssa Parker, that is deadly. Oh, my gosh, that is deadly. Come on, AP. Ball 1. Yeah, Doug, I wouldn't mind seeing Lexi at third, but would definitely be surprised if we saw that. Ball was going to be hit down left field, caught by Abby Dayton. There we go, Abby. Great catch for out number 1. So is anybody feeling it? Does anybody have a double play to end this game? Anybody want to call it? Robbie, what's going on? Good to see you in here. Robbie, what we have is OU was down 5-1. They have found a way to come back. They fought their way back. They're up 8-5. Just 2 outs away from another win here for Oklahoma. Harvey, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Glad you're able to make it in. So OU men's baseball just getting started. No score yet. Yep, 2 to go. Oh, JJ, you got scared. So here we are, 2-0 count, 1 out, top of the 7th, 1 on for Auburn. Oklahoma up 8-5. Kendall Will's going to go out and talk to AP real quick. There you go, Chris. I like your confidence. Chris is calling the double play to end the game. I like it. CJ has a lot of great names for all these umpires. Stevie Wonder, one of his best. So there you go. Let's a 3-1 count here. Make sure you guys hit the like button while you're here. Subscribe if you're new. We're not too far away. Another foul ball, so a full count. So Alyssa Pucker able to fight back. She had a 3-0 count, but she has fought her way back to a full count. Oh, there you go, Ilana. Great stop by Ilana. Over to first to get out number 2. Great play. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. Runner at second, though, for Auburn. But what a defensive play. What a stop right there by Ilana Agbagnani. Yeah, just one more. Yeah, make sure if y'all are just now tuning in, the Auburn second baseman made a great defensive play, but she instantly got hurt, and it looked like her shoulder was out of place and she was in pain. So hopefully the Auburn second baseman is going to be okay. But man, that did not look good. But hopefully she's going to have a quick recovery and that she'll be good to go for the Auburn Tigers moving forward. 1-1 count here. Top of the 7th inning, 2 outs, runner at second. The freshman pitcher here looking to close this out. Let's go, AP. There we go, strike 2. Come on, AP. Yeah, just one more. Only 20 likes. Come on, y'all. Ball 2. So 2-2 count. Crowd is on their feet. Oklahoma just 1 pitch away. Ball hit out to center field. There we go. Caught by Kai Miner. So a comeback, a come from behind win for the Oklahoma Sooners, down 5-1. They fight back, get the win 8-5. They win this series, looking to get the sweep tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for being here on a Saturday afternoon. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Now, tomorrow for game 3, first pitch is supposed to be at noon Central Time. Weather is supposed to be a factor, so make sure you guys keep an eye on that. I will let you know if I hear anything. But make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button, especially if you're new here, before y'all leave. Hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, and God bless.